Finally, the means you started the wrong way. You put there, no wonder I couldn't find you. Fucking hell, you. Oh, join the podcast, but you never start the podcast. Oh, how we joining?
Fuck you.
Fuck you. What the hell?
It's recording already.
Okay.
Yeah, but look, the thing is, it said invite friends to join, right?
Yeah.
So then I clicked, and then it says like anchor friends. That's the option. I went into that, and then it's like, oh, you have no anchor friends yet, or no one favored your podcast. So share your podcast. So then I do that, and it shares my account every time.
That sounds like, oh, podcast is available. Hey, why can't we join? Why can't we join? Oh, you never even started the podcast. Now we know.
No,
It's like-
well, the first time I did, I think the first time I did share this link, but you did you were like, oh, I can't find it. It's not there.
The first one was still the same. You see the link, right? The link, it's a little bit different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think the first one was still the profile link. So apparently you can import music and shit.
Yeah. Apparently.
So it's so quiet.
But I think that's in the post recording.
Ah.
Yeah, because yeah.
You can edit it?
Yeah. In post, we can edit. But for now, there's no other options, right? It's literally you see the same screen, right? It's just finish record.
Yeah, I think this is all I see too. This gray screen with touch on and donkey and leave recording. That's all I see.
Yes.
There's no music.
So, what?
It's so weird without music.
Well, you can put on something in the background.
I was just watching this on YouTube. Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart. Oh my god, they are so fucking funny together. What the hell?
Oh, I think I've seen clips of that.
Yeah. The Island Boy.
Yeah, and during the Olympics.
Yeah, correct.
They were introducing different countries or stuff.
And it was so funny.
Do they have an actual show?
No, they don't. That's the thing. They don't.
Yeah. Wait, where did all those clips come from then?
Olympic, I think. Because they were all in the same. They were all in the same setup. They have little segments during the Olympic hosting or something, and then they were talking about it. Yeah. It's like little snippets of little funny snippets during that whole thing, I think.
Oh, so all in one day they did that.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Because they're in different outfits.
So they must have a show, right?
No, because the table that they were the background is to the Olympics logo.
Oh.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Oh, maybe they did that during the Olympics only.
Maybe, but I don't know how they have different outfits, or maybe it just ran for a few days, kind of thing.
Oh. So what was the funny clip you saw about it?
I think I sent it to Rice. I'll send it to you later too. It's in Discord. I'm not sure if I can exit. I'm scared to exit.
Yeah, no, you can minimize.
I can.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're gonna describe, I think you should describe the video to me, because if we're gonna I mean,
It's
if there's listeners now listening to us, there we should describe the video to them.
all right. We're not on the
Yeah.
app anymore. I can't. Wait, my brain is a little bit dead today. Uh,
All right.
it's
Wait. So wait. First thing, let's start off by let's start off with the podcast because because when I created it right just
yep,
now. So
yep.
like I didn't know what to name it or anything because we didn't talk anything about it.
The Southeast podcast. Ah,
The
what the
Southeast podcast.
the Southeast podcast. That's, wow. And then you extract. And I'm like, what? What the fuck is this?
The Southeast podcast with Donkey and Shrek. That might not be a bad title. The Donkey and Shrek podcast. Uh, so yeah, that's how bad our fucking planning is. Like this was no planning at all. Basically, it's just like I
YOLO.
wanted, yeah, and I wanted to like start and try it, like at least try it, first
Yeah.
because we've been talking about it for years. By years, I mean, and
Months.
by years, I mean months. But which is years.
Well, yeah. I mean, it felt like years.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are testing here. Like, can you actually even see like if there's people listening or something? No, right?
No, right now we're not live. We're just recording this, and after
Oh,
we're
right.
done recording, we can
Right.
like upload it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So it's not like a live stream. It's more like a YouTube video.
So basically, whatever nonsense. I mean, I think we should clarify and no, we should have a description of what this whole shit is about. Otherwise, people will get offended, and no one will listen to us anymore.
Yeah. So let's try to give a brief introduction of what this will be like, because like in the podcast creation thing, I had to give a description and I don't know what the fuck to give or anything. So I was like, I don't know, Southeast podcast. And the description was like, we talk about things, dot, dot, dot.
Wow, creativity level max.
I know, right? Really creative.
And the thing that you are studying journalism, right?
Fuck you! Whoever said journalists were creative, huh? Where do you think, why do you think journalism is dying anyway?
Well, the thing is, people can find shit to write about if you're in journalism.
Yeah, that's why you always cycle the same bullshit and like it's fake news.
Well, yeah, but at least there's shit, that like you have to have some sort of creativity to do that shit.
No, when I'm writing about things or like journal, when I like have assignments and shit to write about, like journalism stuff, like articles or news write-ups or whatever. Usually, it's like I have a topic, like someone gives me a topic, and I go on, like the teacher gives me a topic, I go on, sit on my laptop, and like search up all the shit I can about it, look up the recent stuff and whatever, and like I take my sources from like two, three different things, and then mash it up together, put my own input in there, and make something different.
So basically, you're an asshole.
No, you're the asshole.
Well, basically, you're just stealing
I'm
from
the
everything.
anus.
What the fuck? What is the fucking difference? What the hell? Fucking shit. Well,
No, yeah.
uh,
No, I'm saying I'm not stealing. They're my sources, okay? My
oh,
source.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a
Reliable.
journalistic term for it.
Resources. Okay, fine, I understand.
Mm.
But yeah, anyways, this is going off in such a weird way, starting off in such a weird way.
It's okay. I think it's good to set the expectations right at the start, so like the listeners will know what to expect going forward.
Literally zero filter and shit.
Yeah, and also we have no idea what we're gonna talk about anyway, right?
Yeah.
Like whatever comes to our mind whenever it does. Because yeah, I was creating the podcast on this on Anchor, and it's like category. Like, what category is your podcast? And I swear they don't have the right category for us. Because I was
Um,
going through all the categories, and it's like sports, business, entertainment, news, politics, or whatever,
what about comedy?
whatever, etc. Yeah,
Is that
but
comedy?
uh, there is comedy, but there's like comedic interviews, stand up, improv, like these subsections.
Improv.
Imp-
We're definitely improv. We have no idea what the fuck we're talking about at all. It has
yeah,
to be
that's true.
improv and stand up. I think a mix of stand up and improv.
Hmm. We can only choose one. So I think it's improv because stand up is more like stand up comedy in front of a crowd and
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And it's planned and all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
just I selected hobby.
is what the hobby? In what
Hobby.
way? In what way is this a hobby? How is this? How is this anywhere near hobby?
I don't know. I guess we talk about hobbies. I guess
What?
I don't know. That's what I was running through my mind. I was like, this seems the closest. I'll just pick hobbies. Because if we
Wow.
had to choose a category, the category would have been like just bullshit.
Well, but I think
Like
hobby,
talk.
hobby. I think even entertainment was even better than hobby.
Yeah, but if it was, I would have picked it. But it was like entertainment news. It wasn't
Ah,
just entertainment.
okay, I
Uh,
understand. But now you
but
know comedy.
yeah, I'll put it improv then. I mean, we can change it anytime, really. By the
Yeah.
time this, if by the time this episode changes.
Oh, okay, wait. I think we should not derail so much. I think you should give an introduction to your podcast channel, yeah.
Ah. uh, okay, let's see how we do this. Okay, so I guess welcome, hello, listeners. If there's anyone listening to us, let me introduce ourselves. Uh, what's my name? Okay, I'll use TK. Okay, so yeah,
What the fuck?
I am TK. Everyone, that's T and K, and however you want to interpret that, whatever names you want to add to that initial, is up to your choice. I guess
Thundercock.
we'll yeah, Thundercock, Talkcock, I don't know,
Oh,
whatever. Yeah,
that very much explains the channel name then TK Talk.
yeah. But that's a very like that's a very what is it? It's a very southeast thing, right?
Yeah, Talk.
Yeah, like I think it's a very Chinese, but like not
Yeah,
mainland Chinese even, right?
yeah, it is a very southeast thing.
Yeah, because I didn't even know about what Tok Kok meant I only knew a couple of days ago when I was
Huh?
hosting on. Yeah, I was hosting on Dino, and then someone came in, and someone asked me what TK means, and I was like, okay, take a guess, and it was like talk cock. I was like, I was like, yeah, that's funny, but what does that mean?
Now you know.
Yeah, apparently it means like talking nonsense.
Exactly, that's what we do.
Yes, that is us. Maybe we should just name the podcast Talk Cock.
Just name it TK. It's gonna be your podcast anyway. What's the fucking difference?
No, if my name is TK and the podcast name is TK, it's weird. So maybe the podcast name will be Talk Cock.
That's where TK comes from.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You never know.
It's not maybe, it's definitely for sure. Like how many people coming in seeing the channel Talk Cock and gonna say, oh no, the name may be coming from here.
Yeah, but that's when I give them the surprise twist. But actually,
Actually, actually, but actually.
but yeah, this is me, TK, and with me is my friend Donkey. Donkey, what? Wait. Okay, so I live in Malaysia. Like I don't come from here originally. I'm originally from Bangladesh, and now I'm staying in Malaysia. And Donkey here is he's a Singaporean.
Great. So
So
no one will listen
yeah.
to us now anymore. A Bangla and a Singaporean. There goes our listeners.
I mean, we can cut it out. I mean, nah, I'm not gonna. I can't be bothered to fucking edit a whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be like an hour, but I mean, our listeners should be prepared, you know? Like, if they wanna, what is it? If they wanna drop out, if they wanna run away, then they can do that early, I guess.
Well, that so much for keeping listeners in. We're like, yeah, we can stay if you want, if not, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Wow, wow.
No, but please stay. We love you.
Yeah, please. We don't even know who the hell you are, but please say.
Yeah. Imagine if we see a few months later that this thing doesn't even have a single view.
Ouch.
Or
Then
yeah, or if it has like one view and we're like, ew, at least one person listen to us.
to only find out that was from Kitten. So much so for surprises and listeners, yeah.
uh, but yeah, if anyone is listening to us now, we would love it if you left comments. If you left some comments saying that you were here or something, so that yeah, at least we know that someone listened to us. A
Or
human.
if you want to talk about something, we can talk about it. Leave us some content because our dear friend here, TK, doesn't have any originality, so he needs some content to fucking steal off from.
Yes, yes, guys. I'm a journalist. Okay, so you know what that means.
You're an asshole. Fake
but
everywhere.
but yeah, if you guys want anything for us to talk about, you can also leave that in the comments, and we can talk about that the next episode. I think
Yeah,
I think it'll be fun to talk about what people wants to hear about.
yeah, but no toxic shit though. Wait, we
Yeah.
are toxic. What the
What,
hell?
yeah. What do you mean?
No, but I mean uh like certain people that we have met before. That kind.
Oh, yeah. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we'll talk about like personal life stuff or
Yeah, I
like
mean if
the the people we know personally, because the listeners won't know them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think if people want to talk about mental health and stuff, it's fine, but just not uh get sucked into it kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, I think anything is fine besides politics. That's my opinion.
Uh, Politics.
Yeah, like I think we can talk about anything besides politics and
Why?
maybe religion.
No, religion I can. But
I mean, sure we can talk about it, but I think those two things are best to not talk about or keep away from.
fair point. I mean, if people don't, if they're open-minded enough to talk about it, it's fine to talk about it. But yeah, if not, if they're not prepared to be offended or agree to disagree, then we will not talk about it, kind of thing.
Yeah. And the other thing is like not everything we talk about and our opinions and views will not 100% match our listeners. So you guys should know that already because whatever we say is just we're chatting out of our asses, right? We're just
Yeah,
chatting bullshit and making fun here. So, uh, yeah, no offense to anyone or anyone's beliefs or views, but yeah, whatever we talk about is just completely
lighthearted.
our own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's meant to be lighthearted, to be able to make fun of everything and anything without getting offended, because we actually have our own beliefs too. But you know,
yeah, but we're
yeah,
but we're not gonna like get butthurt or get offended or like
yeah,
legit get angry if someone actually says something which is opposite to our belief, or not according to our view.
yeah. Like how TK is Bangla and he's here doing this shit. So you guys can imagine like how this whole thing is gonna go.
What does that mean? The fuck? Fuck you. I don't even know what that means. What the
Yep, basically this is the vibe of everything. What's happening half the time.
But yeah, none of what we say are we meant to be offensive to you, and so it's best not to take things like that. Just take it like having fun, or like us talking shit and you guys enjoying that.
Talking shit about what? That depends on it.
About everything, I guess. Like
Well, yeah.
anything we
I mean,
talk shit about.
basically, like there's gonna be other people joining us into this episode, so it's not gonna be us, just us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully, like yeah, in the future episodes we'll have more people join us and more guests
Or
and
friends.
friends.
We
Yeah,
have friends?
apparently we do,
Oh my God.
but we're all alone here again, as
Yeah,
usual.
it's okay, TK. It's always been this way. It'll always be this way. It's a Bangla and a
A
Singaporean. What do you expect?
tale as old as time. The Bangla and Singaporean.
Freaking stereotypical shit going on here.
Yeah, I think I read that in my like fucking nursery books. The tale of that one Bangla and that one Singaporean.
What what kind of fucking fairy tales have you been reading since you were a child?
I don't know, man. You're the fucking one who says it. Yeah, it's like it's always been this way. Like it's a tale as old as time from me.
Oh fuck, man. God damn it. But yeah,
Uh,
God.
but yeah, Donkey does have his fair share of Banglas he deals with regularly.
Oh, but oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. Oh yeah, the awkward silence. Yeah, we have this awkward silence thing going on. Like in the middle of a conversation, we have to take pauses to take a breathe, to take a breath. Take a breathe. What the fuck is take a breathe?
Take a brief.
Yeah, take a breathe, but take a breath, and that's where all the awkward silence will succumb us.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine though. I think, look, it's been 25 minutes and I don't think we've had an awkward silence so far.
We did just a moment ago. What the fuck?
When?
Just a moment ago, like for a few seconds.
I mean, what? Okay. I mean, I don't think I don't think that's awkward silence. It would more be like 10 seconds at least.
Yeah,
Or five.
that is awkward silence. See, there you go again.
No, this is awkward silence.
Yeah, there you go. Tested and pro.
Yeah, I think about one. We'll probably just make the thing. Let's see. Let's see if we can get close to an hour for this first episode. So,
Nonsense.
hmm?
1 hour of nonsense.
Yeah. I mean, that's small, like compared to other times. Like
Well,
when
yeah,
we usually like hang out or like play games together, like
speaking of
hours
play,
of. Yeah.
we haven't played that game for quite some time.
You mean
PUBG.
PUBG?
Yeah, PUBG. Ever since Lena left.
Yeah. Well, because after that I didn't have time. I was doing my fucking end of semester assignments and exams.
You guys are hosting and shit.
Yeah, and now I'm hosting at like 10 p.m.
Yeah, that's where our fucking PUBG slot is.
Yep. For the people who's listening to this who don't know what we're talking about, like so I am also hosting in a what do you call it?
An app.
An app, a voice chatting app
Audio app.
called a voice chatting audio app called Dino. So yeah, I'm hosting there in the room, the Thunderdome. So if you guys wanna,
From.
yeah, if you guys wanna come and find me there, you're welcome to. And Donkey drops by.
You better better off not to do so.
I mean, I would be interested. Like, it would be an experience, you know. It would be weird if we had someone come in to the room and they're like, "Oh, I heard your podcast and I wanted to hear you in the Dino," and I would be like, "What the fuck?" You know?
You will?
Yeah. Imagine us having actual listeners on our podcast, and then them going over to listen to more of our bullshit.
Well, when you put it that way, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so you see, that's insane. It's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure no one is going to go through all that trouble just to hear our bullshit. Yeah. You
Yeah,
realize that?
I mean, this is the premium stuff right here. Anyway, if you come to, it's just gonna be me eating dinner for 2 hours and listening to music.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and yeah, I'll if you're a girl and you're hot, I'll probably be flirting all over you. Yep.
Yes, yes, he will. But first, he will ask you about your star sign.
All right, I'll ask you when's your birthday, yeah, baby girl. Are you lost? and that's how everything starts. But yeah, eventually you'll find out that behind the scenes I'm actually very boring, and everyone will start leaving me. That's just like how the rest of the other girls did.
Okay. Wait, wait, I don't think I've asked you this before, but how did your obsession with star signs begin? Or like, yeah, like when or how did that start?
Wow.
Like, when did you start getting interested in stuff like this and you actually, I don't know, connected people's personalities to their star signs? You know?
I don't know because it just became a safety net thing after a while. So I can't remember. I can't really remember. Like, I think it probably happened like 10 years ago
Mm-hmm.
because I was still working in a bar, and yeah, there are a lot of customers coming in and out. So it was really hard to remember people. Like because there are so many mixed conversations that you have with people, and you can't remember which conversation belongs to who. And then so it's hard to remember their names too, especially when you work in a nightlife. So I think it started out with a mindset like that oh, okay, I'm going to start remember people by their signs, so it's easier for me to tag their conversations with them. So when they come back, it's easier for me to strike up the conversation again, or whatever they last spoke to me about, or the details in general. And yeah,
So it was easier for you to remember people's star signs rather than their
yeah,
names?
yeah. I mean, okay, like you work when you're working in the night industry, there are 10,000 people with the name John, and there's bound to be like two or three people with very identical lifestyle and jobs and everything, and in kind of behavior and conversation, and you kind of get lost, like which conversation did this John conversation in your head belong to. And then it's extremely embarrassing and unprofessional when you bring up the wrong conversation to customers, and it's very awkward. Yeah. And yeah, I think it began when I tried to flirt with girls, and then I failed because I brought out the wrong story.
Wait, what?
It's like
What do you mean?
it's like calling out the wrong name during sex. Yes, so now you understand.
Oh yes, Sarah. Yes. Oh, I mean Jenny. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, fuck me harder, Fiona. I mean, Maria. You know, it felt like that. Not saying that I did it, but the feeling is, this is the closest I can describe the feeling to be. Yeah. So
So like you mixed up like two girls' star signs?
unknown their stories and the shit that they told me. Okay, like okay, when people talk to you, they people want you to remember what they told you last. You know,
Yeah.
or actually like certain details like what they told you about, and you actually remember it. It's a very heartwarming thing. I mean, be it whether I take it in a uh more logical way point of view to address this thing, but nonetheless, it makes people feel better when they talk to me about about stuff like that, because sometimes people just need a listening ear.
Yeah, because they want to know that at least someone is listening to them, and remembers what they told them.
Yeah, exactly. So that kind of helped me a little bit to communicate, because I'm very bad at really, because there's so much shit going on in my head, and I can't really put everything together in time. So I guess this star sign thing, it just helps me to organize a lot of things together. Yeah.
Also as a bartender, like it's really hard to keep everything, everything juggling and in your mind at the same time, right? Like all different people coming and talking to you.
Yeah, and it's just easier for me to organize stuff. Like even in Dino, when we talk and ask for guests for their horoscope signs, like even names, like you know that I fucked up names, and every time whenever they come in, I'm like, no, I'm not this person. I'm like, oh shit. So yeah. So it's easier for me to remember them by their horoscope and their character and what they are, how they communicate, and it's easier to break the ice from there.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah. So it's literally not like a whole juvenile point of view of looking at horoscopes. Like, oh, babe. Oh no, wait, I can't do that because I'll be insulting your girlfriend.
What? No, go ahead. What is it? Like, it's not like I don't give her enough shit for
No, I mean it's it's fine that she does that, but because it's a path and it's what she believes at this age. But
mm,
I'm literally almost twice her age, so I view this in a very different way because all this all this science and stars, everything, not to say that, not to dictate what um what you are, or I mean no, wait, that sounded wrong. Wait. Okay.
mm. Yeah, and for the listeners out there that don't know, so donkey is like 1,000 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really old. So yeah, but
Yeah.
for some reason I
Dude.
get along with this young bangla for some reason.
Yeah, so that's why he was talking about 10 years ago when he was a bartender. So that kind of gives you an idea of how old he is.
But yeah, so basically
Yeah.
it's fun. It's fun for your girlfriend to be going down this path because everything is still very new to her. So um it's like for her at this point it's like piecing the puzzles together and she finally pieces out the whole picture. That's why it's fun for her.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually for maybe because also she doesn't have communication issues when it comes to socializing, but for me I did, so I used it. I viewed and used um this formula for communication and practical purposes to help communicate. Yeah.
Hmm. So, like, did you find, like, when you first started doing this, like, did you find that these people with similar, like, the same star signs always have the same kind of personalities and, like, problems or attitudes or behavior patterns?
Oh, at first I didn't because it's
Mm-hmm.
how it's the same as you. Like you don't really you listen, but you don't really take it to heart. And it's just like oh, okay, it's mentioned, it's there, kind of thing. So you just listen to it. But as time goes on, like um I meet a lot of people that has the same, and I'm
Mm.
like, wait a minute, like this person brings a very familiar vibe to me. Like I try to monitor it for a bit, and then I'll be like, when's your birthday? I mean, at first I ask when's your birthday. It's not for the star sign, but just to see whether is it the same as the friend that I. And then
Mm.
to my surprise, it was near. And then I was like, oh, okay. So only then I found out that this birthday, these two friends are under the same star sign, and that's when I realized that maybe there's something more to this, because vibes don't lie, and that I wasn't even specifically thinking that oh, this guy must be a Taurus or something like that. I literally went with the vibe saying that hey, this guy felt familiar. Yeah. So
Mm.
if I can detect something like that and it hits on the same star sign, that means there's a certain truth to all these signs. I'm not saying that it's definitely, because there are a lot of other factors as well. I'm not going to go too deep like your girlfriend, but basically situation, genders, and upbringing changes signs a lot. But basically, the base characteristic of a sign is always there. Like Libra is a little bit more and that is always there. No matter what their beliefs are and everything, a Libra is always a little bit more carefree because that's their base characteristics. So yeah, and yeah, I mean, I decided to study on my own and to see whether if this theory works, and actually, surprisingly, it really is, and it helps me to understand that. Okay, okay, put this image on head, image in your head that every star sign, like, okay, all the Libras are created from one factory, and then dispersed out to everywhere else, like different years, different circumstances, different upbringing, different family, different households, and everything. And then when you gather them all back together at the end, when all of them are dead, and to see how all these different little dispatches give very different results due to it. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're saying the base structure is the same.
Yes.
But the ingredients can be different, and the situations and the conditions, everything else can be different.
Yep. Okay. So example like Virgos. Okay. So Virgos, basically Virgos are very neat and clean freak people, right? So that's a stereotypical point of view of Virgos, but I'm not like that. So, but it really depends on. Then this boils down to what they view that is important to them to be organized and everything like that. Like for me, when it comes to work, I tend to be a little bit more organized when it comes to work compared to, when I'm at home, kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so that's why the whole the base characteristics is always there, but it just really depends on the point of view on how they were brought up and what's important to them and what is not. Like you guys, two Libras might have the same characteristic, but because of their different beliefs and they turn out very differently. Like okay, let's say example, if religion should be tight, strict, but this Libra believes religion should be free and easy due to circumstances. So basically, both of you are just the same color, kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Same. No. Different sides of the coin. Yeah. The same coin. Different sides.
So like similar kinds of like similar in their beliefs. Like the beliefs can be different, but the way they view it is similar, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Exactly.
So when you said like Libras are more carefree, every Libra you met your life has met this condition, right?
Yeah.
Like has every single Libra been like that you've met?
Yeah. Their base characteristic has been like that. Male Libras, yes. They've been a little bit more carefree in the way they look at things. They do have strong beliefs, let's say like integrity or something like that. But not all the Libras that I met are nice. They have the same base characteristic, but some of them are an asshole kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've been very close with a lot of like who's been like a mentor figure kind of. Yeah, so I can safely say that the male Libras that I've met same base characteristics. Yeah.
What about female Libras?
They all have smelly pussy.
What the fuck? Wow. What the fuck? Like we were talking about like some actual like yeah, good shit for a while, and then out of nowhere he's like, yeah, all female Libra have smelly pussy.
I was traumatized by my ex. I'm sorry. It was my first time, so yeah, it was deeply embedded into my memory.
What the fuck? You just traumatized me. You just completely. What's gonna happen now? Like you completely caught me off guard. Like I was ready. I was listening closely. Okay, and what's next? And he's like, yeah, they have smelly pussy. Real constructive shit there, Donkey.
Okay. Female. um. Okay. I wouldn't. Okay.
No, they just have smelly pussy. That's it. That's it. Discussion over. I'm sorry, you female Libra listeners in the chat or whatever. I'm sorry to you guys, but you just have smelly pussies, and you're gonna have to live with that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I mean, I've just been very traumatized. Yeah. So it just stuck to me for almost 20 years.
20 years, it still haunts you.
Yeah, can you fucking imagine? You are a virgin little nerd boy who hasn't even fucking seen a pussy at all. And then here comes along this lady who's like almost 10 years old. And the first time you're doing it, you're like, oh yeah, baby, I'm gonna get some. I'm finally gonna be a man, The moment you freaking open a treasure chest, fucking hell.
Oh,
The first thing that came to my head was like, do all pussies smell like that? And I was like,
do they?
no, they don't. What the fuck?
I don't know, cause I'm a virgin little boy who's never seen a pussy before. I'm still waiting for my first time, guys.
Yeah, but
No, like I thought maybe it was because it was your first time. That's why maybe you thought, shit, it smells horrible or something.
no,
Or maybe,
yeah, maybe I thought that maybe that was ever since after I got with another girl after some time, and then I was like, oh, not all pussies smell like that. So I was right, it did fucking stank. And okay, let me re-illustrate like what happened. So when I opened that sesame, I'm like, do all pussy smell like that? I'm like, and I felt afraid to put it in because I'm not sure.
why was it like oozing darkness out of it? It's like a dark aura. Like in anime, when you see the villain emanating the dark aura, you're too afraid to even go near it.
Yes,
Well, like that shit isn't fermenting like for a month. She's saving it up for you. It's like the fucking anchovy, dried anchovy.
you know what? If I
find fucking pizzas coming out from that shit. Oh, pussy pizza, yum yum yum.
Mamma mia!
Spicy meatball. Okay, hell. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of nice experience with female Libras.
Wait, how many? That was your first, right? How many have you had since then? Like, how many female Libra girlfriends?
Girlfriends. One
Yeah.
more after that.
One more, and she also had a smelly pussy.
No, hers.
It was sweet. Mm, noise.
Yeah, but uh, okay. In terms of characteristics of female Libras in general, as a person, you remember that person that older lady who came into the room the other day and started talking nonstop about herself?
Ah, yes.
She was
She
exactly
never
like
came back again.
yeah, she was the one with the
But-
stanky pussy.
Ah,
They spoke exactly the same, and
was she a Libra as well?
yeah, she was.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not out to say that all female Libras are bad or what, but maybe it's just that my character, the person that I am, just don't really yeah, I can't really get along with female Libras in that way.
Guys,
Because
donkeys, the poor virgin donkey he's just been traumatized ever since puberty by a by a Libra girl, okay? Yeah, so cut him
okay,
some slack.
okay, if they can be very very gentle people, but the thing is, the, but the thing is, they are the sort of people that needs to be put in their place every now and then. Like
Oh.
yeah, they are like that. Like okay, that ex who talked to me,
Uh-huh.
that ex who had a stanky pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically she's older than me, right? So I had family problems. So and then she kept blabbering on like how our family is always first and everything and all that bullshit. And I kept telling her that no, you don't understand the situation. And I tried to explain to her that this is no return kind of thing. And she kept on blabbering. And there was one day at work that I couldn't take it anymore. I just snapped at her and told her like, "Can you just please fucking stop that shit? Okay, you're not in my situation. You don't understand what everything is." I had to give her a good scolding on that because it was a little bit too much. And then that was when she realized that, oh, okay, she went over the boundary. Yeah, she went over the line to the point of disrespecting my situation. And she
Yeah,
had,
so she was like one of those people like lecturing you on and on about something she doesn't understand, right?
yeah,
Like
exactly.
she's just lecturing you about the principles and how this should be that, but she doesn't really know or see your situation.
Yeah, and she doesn't even listen. That's the thing. So this the Libra female I have met amongst all the Libra females very consistent. Like even when it comes to my friend's girlfriend, like example, okay, my friend is divorced. This friend he was divorced, so they were still under the separation period, so not technically divorced yet. So he was with, and then he got together with this Libra girl, and this Libra girl has been taking care of him, like going up to his house and cooking and everything. And then one day there was this disagreement with my friend's mom and this girl, and then this girl threw a fit in his house, and the mom had to tell him off that, who do you think you are? You're still not my daughter-in-law, Who do you think you are to be throwing temper in my house? Yeah, and then she has been in his house ever since. And yeah, and that girl, according to my friend, she had a smelly pussy too. Yeah, it was so bad that he was like, oh, there was this day that she was riding me and the fan was blowing from her back, and then all that smell just went to my face and I just directed immediately, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar. Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
So my friend was equally traumatized by that.
Damn, I mean, it's not looking good for the female Libras out there. I don't know what you guys are, but you better get your acts together, you know? Keep that snatch clean and start listening to people before lecturing your own opinion.
Yeah. Oh, there's there's this close friend of mine who was close to this female Libra too, and she was she was the same way. Like, she was very close to my friend, and then you know, she would come down to see him and everything, like lead him on to a very wrong path, you know, kind of thing. So eventually, like wrong path, like she, you know, very flirtatious and some attention, that kind of thing. And then eventually, my friend was like, "Oh, you know, this girl is nice." You know, he tried to like take a step forward, but she pushed him back. So he was like, he tried a few times and like, okay, fine, you know, this is what you want, then I won't go further. So they remain as close friends. And then my friend went for after a while, my friend got to know a new girl, and so we all went drinking together. And then when my friend got close with that girl, the Libra girl was trying to cock block him from that girl. And then very mixed thing going on, because it's like, why are you doing this when you have no interest in this person? And why you, yeah, you know, like she constantly has to be scolded by my friend in order to feel concerned for, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in her head, but eventually,
was she just craving for attention? That's what she was doing. Stuff like that.
maybe so. Yeah, I don't know. I just never had really good like Oh, no, wait. I actually did have I did met a few Libra females that are nice people.
Nani?
Colleagues, yeah. Okay, wait, let me try to think. They actually, when they're not toxic, like normal Libra females, like when they're not on the toxic side, they're actually very how do you put it? They're nice people, and they wouldn't really put you on a judgmental scale to be expressive, like to be themselves, kind of thing. So they can be very nice people, and nice and caring and fun.
Wait, so you said for Libra males there is like a base what is it, attitude, like that's common amongst everyone, right? Like the carefree nature. But then what would you say is the base thing for Libra females?
The male ego.
The male ego.
Yeah, like I'm the head of this house, or I'm your father, I am your teacher, that kind.
Oh, like, the need to take in charge.
Yeah, that
to be in ego. Control.
Yeah. Yeah, to that kind of male. Okay, you put it in celebrity terms. You look at Eminem and Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, That's the kind of male ego I'm talking about. Like they have a certain male ego that you can see.
Does Snoop Dogg have a male ego?
Yeah, he does.
I don't know. I haven't seen. I don't really follow him well enough to know
I
about
don't.
his personality.
But you can tell it. You know, it's the way how he carries himself.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can see that trait has been very consistent in the Libra males that I've met in my lives. It's a
What? Libra MILF?
males, not milfs.
Males?
Male.
I was asking about females.
Oh, milf. Wait,
What?
what?
What? Why are we talking about MILFs now? What the fuck? What? What the fuck?
Wait, what are you talking about again?
Fuck you! Tell you pap one day. I asked about what's the base attitude or like behavior in Libra females.
Oh, female.
Yeah, because you said like for males, they're usually all carefree.
Oh, yeah. Oh, female. Very
So were you
confused.
talking? Wait, what?
Libra base characteristic of a Libra female is confused.
Confused.
Confused. Like okay, basically it's not about how well they can do their job or how well they can do a task or fulfill a duty. But when you generally ask them what do they want, they can't really tell you because they want everything but they don't want anything. That kind of situation, yeah. It's like when you ask them something very simple like what do you want, they can't give you a straight answer. They're always like, I just want him to treat me with love, but you know, I want him to give me more care and show me, maybe just shower me with more gifts to show me love and all that kind of stuff, etc., etc., etc.
It's not knowing what you want.
Yes, exactly. It's that's their base characteristic. Like they always give off this very confused feeling of not knowing what they want. But it's not about whether how well they can handle their task or how well they can beautify themselves, because that's a very different set of things. That's on their capabilities, which is very different from what their base characteristics are. Capabilities are very based on individuals. So I will not get into that because every person is different, despite being all the Libras I met, you know. But everybody got their own capabilities, to be fair. So I can't really speak up on that based on the people that I've met. But the base characteristics, they're always very confused at what they want, and they can't really give you a straight answer, which is quite infuriating. Yeah,
But yeah, I can see that really because I do have a friend, like a female friend who's a Libra as well. Yeah, I can see that because it's not like she's confused. It's like she's not sure of what she wants. Like it's not even about. It doesn't have to be like some personal or relationship stuff. You know, it can be something very normal. Like what do you want to order, or like what do you want to drink, or you know something very normal. And it's like they very rarely give you a straight up answer. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That
There's usually gonna be like, oh, I don't know, whatever, or
yeah. This is what I meant by confused, lah. Like not confused as in like yeah. I mean they just can't really give you a very straight answer whenever you ask them something simple. Yeah, that kind of situation. It's fucking annoying and infuriating.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But wait, when you said about Libra males that they have like that ego, male ego.
Mm.
You said that about males.
yeah, male.
What about me? I don't have a fucking ego
Yeah, that's why I
like
said
that.
you,
Wait, so yeah, for guys who don't know, like all me asking about all this Libra shit is because I'm a Libra myself, so I
so
was
wait.
interested.
I think actually you do, but it's just not as dominant uh as dominant as it is because you're more chillax.
Yeah, because when you said about the carefree stuff, I could relate with that, right? Because
Okay.
I am that way, but I think the male ego thing like goes directly against the whole carefree nature.
Okay. Wait. The thing is, okay. Let's say no. When I talk about that ego, it's not exactly like a very prideful kind of thing, but it's more like the how do you put it? Uh, Male ego in terms of like respect. Yeah.
Hmm.
The male Libras that I've met in general, like okay, basically what I've realized is that one way or another, this male ego is very um tightly tied to respect
Hmm.
itself. It's not really about ego, but respect. Yeah. So it's like, okay,
Hmm.
example like uh you can view yourself talking to people like Eminem. Okay, you can view yourself talking like very normally and everything, but you know it in your head that there's a line that you can't cross. And
Hmm.
yeah, and that's what I mean by male ego or in terms of respect. Like, and there's a line you know that you don't want to cross. And okay,
Hmm.
let's say you're hosting and you can talk to this kid perfectly fine, but when he goes out of place, you will not hesitate to put him in his place to know that this is your house, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
look, I mean, the thing is, you gotta be respectful.
yeah.
Like,
This is what I mean, lah, basically.
yeah, you can't just come up to me and like be disrespectful just because you want to, without any reason.
Yeah,
Like, you're gonna get you're gonna get your ass smacked for that. Like, you're not gonna like come in here willy nilly and like be disrespectful or like arrogant or like and get away with that shit.
yeah,
If you're talking to me.
exactly. So yeah, this is yeah. Now you see it now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
I can see that.
Yeah. So yeah, that has been one of the consistent traits that I've realized in the Libra males that I've met and studied.
Hmm. So is signs like the males and females are different
Yep, the
for
male and
all
different.
signs?
Yep, very different. Okay, let's say I generally do not want to put them the same because I just view it like 24 signs instead of 12 signs because male and female have
Oh.
very different base characteristics. They may be born on the same sign, but there are certain traits that are the same. But
Hmm.
they're not the same. Okay, let's say like a male Scorpio kind of thing.
Okay.
So it's actually really very different for gender wise. It's weird.
Wait,
It's weird.
a male Scorpio might what with a female? I think you cut out during that.
Oh, a female Virgo
Uh-huh.
might end up being the same characteristics as a male Scorpio.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a little bit different, and so yeah, it's best to view it in a very individualistic point of view rather than compiling like, oh, a Scorpio is all the same, be it guy or girl, kind of thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, yeah, I mean, for me, I think like signs and these kind of things are a way for people to find patterns. and like make sense of things. Make sense of things because
Yeah.
I agree that I think that everyone is individual case and everyone can be different. Uh, but there are some things like I think it's mostly the way they were brought up and the situations they were under and the conditions and experiences they've gone through.
Mm.
And that's why I like judge everyone individually.
Mm.
But most of the times I don't even judge anyone, right? Like I don't really look at a deeper level unless I am close to that person, or I start getting or a connection with them, other if I don't, then other than that I don't really feel the need to look any deeper or any further. I just take it at face value.
Yeah, it's best to do that at times.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the more you know, the more you suffer.
yeah.
So it's
So
best.
yeah, and so I think that science things and overall the what's it called,
Yeah.
astrology. I think most of it is just like why I know why a lot of people are really obsessed with that stuff because it's like it's fun and it's cool and it gives them a way to make sense of things,
Mm.
for and a lot of people do want that. A lot of people just want to make sense of stuff, even though most things in your life don't make sense and never will. But as human nature, people just want to find patterns and they want to make some kind of sense and meaning out of things. So,
Mm.
yeah, that's what I think about that.
That's yeah, that's true, lor. I mean, it's I don't know. Like some people just view it in a almighty way, but
Yeah.
I just view it in a very gray manner and in a way how like teachers teach you. I just find it
Yeah.
fascinating to study and research this kind of stuff on your own. Like, oh, if you want to okay, let's say you want to understand someone, and then you have hard time understanding this person. Let's say, okay, your girlfriend. Okay, let's say you have a hard time understanding a certain point of her to actually get past this wall that you feel there is, and it's
Hmm.
hard to get by that when you can't picture things in your head and when things just don't make sense. And when
Hmm.
especially if she has difficulties in explaining and expressing her point of view to you for you to understand. So let's say for me, I use this in this whole astrology thing to view it like, okay, let me see what, like you said, the patterns are, and for me to try to understand her character and try for me to just basically understand someone deeper, kind
Hmm.
of thing. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for you to give. Okay, let's say relation wise. Okay, it's hard for you to you may love this person, but sometimes commitment hinders because you feel there's something hindering you from putting your full commitment in because of this barrier. Yeah, so I think
Hmm.
it's quite important in my life that now that it appeared in my life, I think that this has become part of a staple procedure for me and a foundation for me to filter out what I want and what I don't want in my life too. Yeah.
Yeah. But you would never just base or completely judge a person just because of that, right? You would look at other things as well.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, it's easier for me to uh, forgive and forget or understand someone's actions and the way they communicate based on this formula that I'm using, because what they do might not be what you believe in. So just because
Yeah.
someone just because they don't do this doesn't mean that you know it is what I thought it is, and it's hard for me to confirm this when the person is not around. So it's not to really say judge, but just to understand basically. Like, of course, if this person fucks me up, of course I'm going to be judging him based on his actions and shit like that.
Yeah.
But otherwise than that, I'll just be like, oh, okay, so this is what you like to do and everything. So every action that he does, it's easier for me to understand, to interact, and to, let's say, um he's doing this for fun, but I took it offensively, and then there you go. The friendship has a burn in it because of that, because of the failed understanding. But if I understand that he's doing this for fun because based on his character, it's easier for me to chip in to be like, hey man, let's just have fun, and not think so much about it, and to have a proper, like, a friendlier relationship between me and this particular person. Yeah. Or when this, or in terms of more seriousness, like when this person's crossing my line in terms trying to, like, bully me and stuff like that, I know where to draw the line, kind of stuff. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think your way of looking at it is yeah, and you've learned from experience and like from seeing and meeting so many different people, so you do have a general idea of how people can be, based
yeah,
on based on a few interactions
because
and based on their background.
exactly, and it's very tiring for people that are more introverted like us, to be handling social lifestyle. I mean, we need to take a break, but it's extremely draining, especially when you meet fucked up people. Yeah.
Well, it's yeah, for me it's kind of like weird because I know, yeah, I'm an introvert, but it's like,
Selected.
hmm,
Selective introvert.
nah, fuck it, I'm just a fucking introvert. Like, there would be there are times when I want to interact,
Uh,
but most of the times I just go like, ah, fuck it, I'm too lazy to do it. Like, I don't have the energy. Like, it's not like I need to take a break and like to myself once in a while to recharge, but it's like I'm so fucking lazy and I just don't have energy.
so
Or
basically, it's fucked up.
yeah, in my mind I just make it like so fucking hard for myself, like, or in my mind I think, oh fuck, it's so much work or something. But when in reality, when I'm doing it, like if I'm out with someone or I'm interacting with someone, it's not a big deal, right? It's normal. But before that, in my mind, I just make a big fucking deal of it, like subconsciously. That's why a lot of the times when like my friends, what is it, arrangements, or schedule a time to hang out, or like uh, call or talk or whatever. Most of the times I'm like, hey, yeah, I don't know. Most of the time I'm like, I wish I don't have to bother with that because it's gonna be so much hard work.
Yeah, I get. So you're basically an introvert too.
Yeah,
Interacting is not your thing.
I
If it
mean, like I do like it when I do it. I don't dislike it, but it's
you
like,
just don't like to think about it.
yeah, because I do think that a lot of the times I overthink stuff, and like a lot of the times it's like that laziness problem, right? It's not that you're actually lazy, but it's like you're making it up in your. Okay, let's say you have to clean your fucking room, okay, or do the laundry or something, and you just don't want to do it because, I mean, if you did it, it could be over in an hour or something. But in your mind, you just built it up for days and days and days, and it's like now it's all built up in your mind. There's so much work,
So
and
basically,
there's
procrastinating.
no, yeah,
Fuck you!
basically.
Fuck you! Why do you have to go one big fucking circle just to say you're procrastinating? Fucking hell!
No, because people just usually procrastinate with their like chores or work or whatever, right? But
No, but
in my case, the procrastination goes to a different level, like to a fucking interaction level, or you know.
That is what you view as a chore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still under the same category. Like I said, different point of view. Like you feel this as a chore, that's why you feel this way about it, but not on other things. So basically, the base characteristic is the same. Yes, yes, you just
Oh.
proved me correct, ya para bunda.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, basically
Wait, what base characteristic?
procrastinating.
You never said that.
I didn't. Oh yeah, I didn't. But yeah,
Fuck you.
yeah, that too. That was a very important point that yeah, I forgot about it because I was trying to be nice.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
No,
Bull- I mean, yes, I am a serial procrastinator, but yes, I see everything as a chore. Like it's not even healthy. I
Wow.
even see eating as a chore, right? Like a lot of the times I get hungry, but I'm sleepy as well, right? A lot of the late nights
Lazy
I'll
fuck.
be
Oh.
yeah, a lot of the late nights after dinner, like I'll be hours after playing games or whatever, and before going to sleep, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm hungry, but I'm too lazy. I'm tired and I'm also sleepy. I don't want to eat, you know.
Isn't it
And
normal?
yeah, I guess that's normal, but I do procrastinate about everything. Like everything you can think of in my mind, it's like a chore.
Well, I think that happens every now and then too.
What?
Procrastinating. Like
Yeah,
that.
but for me, it happens all the time.
Or is it just you?
Yeah. So it's not a Libra thing, it's just me.
Wait, it is, but yours is a little bit more extreme.
All right, thank you for that.
Like for real. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't deny that I forgot to say procrastination, but yours is a little bit extreme to the point where eating is fucking procrastinating. Nah. Yeah, it has been an issue, but with the past male Libras that I've met, but not to the extent where they fucking feel like eating is procrastinating.
It is work though. But
Oh, but what the fuck?
I have to move my mouth and chew my food. You know how tiring that can get.
I don't. I eat pussies.
Yes, smelly ones.
Fucking hell, no.
Yeah. Oh, I was just talking about your Libra girlfriend. I didn't even mean anything else. I think that's a chapter we can open another day. I think.
Oh.
But yeah, I didn't even mean for us to go down this rabbit hole of like talking about star signs or whatever, but apparently we did, and it's 1 hour and 22 minutes in.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
so the shift is off. Okay.
Yeah, so I think for today we end it here. Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
good.
I don't know if the listeners are even listening to us anymore if they were in the start. But I mean, if you guys did enjoy listening to us, and see that just goes to show you that we don't have any plans, but apparently we just spiraled off to some fucking bullshit and kept talking about Libras for an hour.
Improv comedy, yo.
Yes, improv comedy. So yeah, and yeah, but the star signs is just what we think about whatever, you know. We weren't bashing on any female Libras or male Libras. Yeah, just talking about what we saw and what we feel like. And because I'm a male Libra myself, so I don't know what to tell you. except that I'm a lazy bum as well.
Well, the
So I
irony,
can't deny that shit.
the irony is that you're a bungler and you're lazy.
Wait, you guys think Banglas are like not lazy?
No, I know they are lazy, but they are not.
They're
You know what?
not.
As in,
Like they
there's
do what they need to do.
yeah, like they're
Yeah.
so used to the grind, like you said.
Yeah, but yeah, they're used to the grind. But from back in Bangladesh, we fucking curse ourselves. Like it's a fucking joke that of course we're lazy, we're Bangla. It's like one of those like self-deprecating jokes. Like yeah, if you tell someone to show up at 1 p.m., they're probably gonna show up at 3 p.m. because that's how fucking lazy we are.
Well, thanks for telling me that.
Well, you already know. You already know.
Yep. So next time if we're actually gonna fly off somewhere to meet up, yeah, I'll remind myself to buy a later flight.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
You better not be late for your flight. Fucking hell.
No, I probably will. That's why it's better for you to book a later flight as well. Like keeping that in mind.
No, I'm fine with being there, but you know it's gonna cost you a lot to rebook your flight.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess
Yep.
some things we can't be lazy about. Can we? Okay, but yeah, I think that's it for us today. Yeah, that was our first episode of the the Talk Cock podcast.
The talking cock.
The two pairs of balls on this cock of a podcast.
The two cocks.
Now you're making it. You're just making a fucking fan fiction, like a fucking gay porno.
Well, I'll think about that. I'm sorry. I didn't think it through.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I guess here, if you guys heard us this far, I don't know how you do this on Anchor. Like maybe you can like the podcast, you can favorite it, and you can write comments to us and let us know what how you felt about and what you want us to talk about next.
Please don't accidentally delete this whole recording.
I will try not to.
I will fly to Malaysia to kill you. I'll buy my fucking VTL ticket just to murder you.
I can't promise anything. I'm just gonna press the finish recording button and we'll see what happens.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so if I'm alive by next week, then you know that this podcast wasn't deleted and we successfully uploaded it. So, yeah, bye bye everyone. Thank you for listening to us. And
Bye-bye.
hopefully see you guys again next week.